Okay, so review ulit tayo, no? MS, capital budgeting for NPV specifically. So ito yung mga tanong sa atin. We are being asked for the net present value. So the technique is yung inflows and outflows. Kailangan mong i-compare, but you have to make sure that you do the proper conversion to present value. Yun yung idea dito. So basahin natin yung mga sinasabi niya. So project Malunggay Pandesal, may equipment daw na bibilhin. Initial investment is 800,000 to purchase an equipment. The equipment has a 10-year useful life and a salvage value of 80,000, okay, upon retirement. Annual cash inflow before tax is 180,000 pesos and the income tax rate is 30% and the required minimum rate of return is 12%. Okay? So, may additional note tayo dito, salvage value is ignored in computing annual depreciation. Binigay sa atin yung mga PV factors, no? Yeah. So, i-compare natin na amount is yung 800,000 initial investment. However, yung mga inflows muna tingnan natin, okay? So, compute natin. So that would be start point natin would be the 180,000, no? 180,000. Okay. So kung cash inflows before tax, this is the result of the operation. So what we would do is i-deduct natin, we reduce it to the net income, no? So 180,000 minus depreciation, that would be 800,000. Hindi na daw natin na i-account yung salvage value. So, 80,000 divided by 10 years. That would be 80K. Sorry. 800 divided by 10. That would be 80. Yeah, tama. 80,000. Okay. 80,000. So, 100,000. Reduce natin yung or ibawas natin yung tax. That would be multiplied by 70%. That's 70,000. We add back depreciation. That would be 150,000. So this is your CIAT. Okay? So that's your cash inflows after tax. Alright? So we could also do the other way around. Ito yung isang method. 180,000 pa rin ang start off mo. And then we multiply by, tingnan ko lang kung mapapagano. 180,000 times 0.7, 126,000. Tapos, add back natin yung, ang i-add natin this time would be yung depreciation tax shield. Depreciation tax shield. Wait, yung computation na lang. Which is yung 80K multiplied by 30%. Okay. So 80,000 times 0.3, 24,000. So that would still result to 150,000, right? So 126 plus 24, 150,000. That's still your CIAT. Cash inflows after tax. Alright, so we already have our CIAT now. So that's 150. Meron pang isa tayong nakakaligtaan, which is your residual value. Although in-ignore natin yung residual value in the computation of the depreciation, we cannot ignore it in the net present value. Why? Because yung 80,000 na yan will be a cash inflow at the end of the useful life. So, makukuha natin yan. So, although, do not forget na i-reduce mo pa rin siya sa tax after tax. Okay? So, because of course, kung magiging part yan ng proceeds, itatax pa rin yan. And then we present value. Okay? So, there. Magkano nga ulit yan? That's 80,000 salvage value. Dito ko ilagay. 80K multiplied by 70%. When I say 70%, that's the after tax 1 minus tax rate. Okay? So 80 times 0.7, that's 56K. Ngayon, ipa-present value natin yan. We will, wait, hindi ko pa pala na present value yung C yan. Sorry guys. So, 56, multiply natin yan by 0.322. So, okay, 56,000 times 0.322, that's 18,032. 18,032. This is the present value of the salvage value. Bakit ginamit natin yung 0.322? Because it's a one-time payment. So, makukuha natin siya at the end of the period, the useful life. Alright, so balikan ko lang yung 150,000 dito na lang siguro sa taas. So, 150,000 annual cash inflows, and also pwede natin gamitin yung present value of ordinary annuity because it's a uniform payment or uniform inflow. Okay, so binigay naman na sa atin, multiply lang natin simply by 5.650. 150,000 times 5.650, 847, 500. Okay? So, i-add natin ngayon yan. So, that would be 847, masyado atang malalaki. 847,500. That's for the CAT. At present value na lahat to kasi NPV yung kinocompute natin. Now, PV of the residual value, that would be 18,032. And then, diretso na natin. Minus natin yung initial investment natin kasi we're comparing it. Diba? Tingnan natin kung magkano yung present value or net present value. Alright, if it's gonna be a positive or negative. Obviously, positive, no? Kasi more yung CAT pa lang, more than 800 na. So, ito yung result ng ating computation. So, 847,500 plus 18,032 minus 800,000, we have 65,532 na positive. Alright, so ang sagot natin is letter B. Ewan ko kung bakit ang lalaki ng ibang choices, but that's our NPV. Okay, so highlight lang ng problem na to. You probably know kung paano siya ginagawa, but then again, I mean, paano yung na present values kino-compare mo yung cash inflows after tax at present value versus yung initial investment, alam mo na siguro yun. But the highlight of the problem is the use of after tax and in especially in the residual value. Okay, so you may simply present value it, multiplying 80,000 by 0.322, mamamali yung sagot mo. Okay? So, I think yan yung pinaka-highlight na tong problem na to. You have to first reduce the proceeds or yung estimated proceeds or of the residual value into the after-tax value, and then you convert it to the present value. You treat it as inflow, i-add mo siya sa mga inflows, which is yung siyat mo na nga at present value pa din. Isulat ko lang dito at PV so ito is yung initial investment. So yun, this is your NPV. So yeah, i-reduce mo sila lahat sa present value. Pag-addin mo, bale yung present value of SIAT and present value of residual value, and then i-compare mo siya sa initial investment mo. So it's either a positive or negative. In this case, it's a positive value. So the project is good. Pwede nating ituloy. So yan. Dito naman sa next, how many years will it take for the project to recover yung initial investment nyo na 800,000? So, meron na tayong annual cash tax inflows. So, SIAT pa rin ang basis ng what do you call this? Ito kasi ang tinatanong niya dito, hindi niya lang sinabi, pero this is payback period. No? So, this is just ordinary payback period. Tatlong klase kasi yung payback period. Pwedeng ordinary payback period lang. Meron pang isang klase ng ganito, yung bailout period, okay? Wherein kino-consider niya yung every yung problem you would expect na bibigyan ka ng mga salvage values every year, which is bumababa until the end of the useful life of the asset. Ganun siya. So, kino-consider mo yun. But anyway, I have other videos na discussing bailout period. And another would be your present value payback period. Meron din ganun, which is naka-convert na sa present value. In that case, you don't have to consider yung what do you call this? Yung what am I saying? Sorry, nakalimutan ko. Anyway, in this problem, it's just asking for the payback period now. So, ang gagamitin natin is yung SIAT. So, that would be 150, 150, 150. So, tingnan natin yung mga choices natin. It seems like may 8 years, 5 years. Okay, so why don't we do that? So, kung 150 tayo, 150, what I would do is, pinag-a-add ko lang yan hanggang sa makuha ko yung malapit na ako dun sa 800,000. So, 150, pwede mong i-multiply or i-add. So, yan, 150. So, pag tatlo, how about if 5? Nagmukha na siyang 450. How about if 5? Tingnan natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 150 times 5. 750. At this point, malapit na ako. So, mag-a-add na lang ako ng isa. However, tapos lalagyan ko yan ng 1, 1, tapos 1. Ano ba? Hindi na ito pantay-pantay. 1. Ito yung year na lumipas. 1, and then 1 here. 1. 1. And ito na yung end ko. Kasi 750 na eh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 150 times 5 is 750 na. So magma-minus na lang ako. Ima-minus ko yung 750 minus yung 800,000 kasi konti na lang eh. Hindi na aabot yung buong year, hindi na lilipas, okay? Yung buong sixth year, marirecover ko na yung investment ko. That's what it says. That's what it means, okay? So 750, i-minus ko siya, 750. Pag malapit ka na dun sa pag fractional na lang yung kailangan mong i-recover, i-minus mo na siya sa 800,000. Okay? So, ganyan. 150,000 minus, wait lang, 150 minus, sorry, 150 times 5, 750 minus 800. That would be 50. Tanggalin ko lang yung negative sign. And then, i-divide ko siya by 150. So, parang ganito yung mangyayari. Yan. Ganyan. Kasi, fractional na lang. Hindi na mauubos yung buong taon. Divided ko by 150. So, that would be 0.333. So, ilagay ko yan dyan. Dagdag ko. And then, pagpaplasin ko lang lahat yan. So, 0.33 plus 1 or plus 5 ko na lang. Plus 5. 5. Yan. That would be 5.333 years. Recover ko na. So, ganun lang yung payback period. Okay? 5.333. Alright? Now, this next question is theoretical lang naman siya. Based on NPV result, what can we conclude about the project's internal rate of IRR? So, IRR. So, siguro ang kailangan mo lang ma-remember is that yung IRR mo, it is the discount rate wherein NPV equals 0. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, if the discount rate, kung i-adjust natin yung discount rate na magiging 0, yung NPV, that would be the IRR. Okay? So, tinatanong lang naman tayo ang required rate of return ng company, Project Malunggay Pandesal, is 12%. So, i-expect mo na kapag tumaas yung discount rate, magkakaroon ng change in the NPV. So, our answer would be it exceeds more than the NPV, the required rate of return. So, ibig sabihin, the IRR, although hindi natin ma-determine yung value, i-expect natin na it's more than 12%. So, it would be at a discount rate na mas mataas kesa dito sa 12%. Alright? So, ganun siya. So, our answer for that would be IRR is not exactly 12 kasi kung 12 yan, your NPV is still not 0. Diba? Meron nga tayong nakuha, 65,532 ang NPV natin. It's either magpa-positive, mag-negative. Yan, ganun yung adjustment niya eh. So, it's definitely not 12. Okay? So, your choice would be either less or greater. In this case, it should be greater. Okay? The IRR should be more than 12%. Okay. So, yan yung mga sagot natin for this problem. Easy problems, but I think may mga highlights naman. So, yun lang. And, do we have a summary for this? Yeah, sige. Ano ko lang, since may 1 minute pa naman tayo. Yung highlight ko lang ulit para di mo makalimutan. Yung the way you should treat yung salvage value. Sinabi naman niya, hindi na daw, if in the absence of the note na sabi niya na salvage value is ignored, you should include that in your computation of your depreciation. No, so 800 minus 80 ganun, divided by the useful life. So there, yung computation, pinakita ko naman yung dalawang way of computation ng CIAT, no? Once you get your CIAT, do not forget to convert them to present value. And yung salvage value, you make sure na i-after tax mo muna Kasi imagine kapag naging proceeds mo yon, hindi naman siya free of tax, di ba? So ita-tax pa rin siya. Not unless sabihin ng problem na net of tax na siya. Then you can simply just convert it to present value using the uh, uh, what do you call this? The present value of 1. Okay, PV of 1, which is in this case 0.0322. And then, ayun lang. Yung payback period, straightforward lang naman siya. So, again, IRR. Ayusin ko nga itong sulat na ito. IRR, your IRR is always the discount rate wherein the NPV is equal to 0. So, yun lang. Mabuhay ka. Tsagain mo lang. Tsagain mo lang mag-solve via CPA. Okay. Yun lang at bye-bye. Mabuhay ka.